is my first threesome.
You don't need nobody, nobody, no, no. You don't need nobody, nobody, no, no. Pour a little gin and tonic. I just need you to be honest. The way you moving exotic. The way you moving exotic. You don't need nobody.
Yo, man, it's your boy Young Nesi. I'm back in the building with another mother banger, you feel me? This video we doing a Q&A, my first Q&A of all time, and we making it juicy. So I got a couple questions from a few homegirls of mine. Like, comment, subscribe to this video. Let's try to get this video to 100 likes, you feel me? Hit that subscribe button if you haven't below. Either way or not, we gonna get this shit going. I'm a little wavy. Y'all really gonna get the truth from me. We gone. This is a good couple questions, so we gonna run through them. I'm gonna give y'all the real spill. I'm telling y'all all truth. I ain't gonna cap about nothing. I can't lie, you feel me? I'm gonna give y'all the tea I want here, cause at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm not a man that cap, you feel me? So I'm gonna give y'all the real spill, holy feel, and let's get this started, you feel me? So one memorable memory you'll never forget. Man, so I guess we gonna keep this all spicy right away. The one memory I cannot forget, bro, and that one I can't cap on is my first threesome. I had this threesome at my cousin's crib back on the East Coast, you feel me? And yeah, it was two lovely women that I had met, and it was a summer night, and let me take a sip. It was a summer night, and so we was at his crib basically, whoop-de-whoop. One thing led to another. We in his pool, ass naked, and you feel me? And one thing led to another. We go back to the showers. I'm in the shower with two of the shorties, and you know what I mean? We ended up doing our thing, and you know, I don't want to get into too much detail. I want to keep this a family channel, you feel me? But it was a good night. But that's one memory that stands out just because it was my first and only one. Question number 2, man. Favorite childhood memory, man. Favorite childhood memory, I'm trying to think. My favorite childhood memory would probably have to be, I think my favorite childhood memory was just me and my brother riding together. I mean, I used to always ride in his front seat, rolling blunts, and I was like 11 rolling blunts for this nigga, and I was like his professional blunt roller.
Put it in your mouth. Shut up.
Being around a lot of older guys in my hood and just picking up game and learning what they was doing, how they was hustling. I think that was like really good for me. I think it really taught me my street smart, but it also taught me how to be a hustler and get it by any means. Another favorite childhood memory, I think it gotta be back when I was working at the flea market. So I had this guy, his name was D. Shout out to D, man. I don't know where you at right now. Last time I seen you, we was but D would have me come with him to the flea market, and we used to sell mixtapes. And so we used to be in the flea market flipping mixtapes, but it really taught me how to hustle and really how to talk to people that I didn't know, because I used to be a shy kid, you feel me? Have you ever kissed or fucked 2 girls in the same day? Oh man. Oh man, this is one of them ones where you gotta take a drink for real. Do you have a girlfriend or prospect? Hey man, to be honest, I do have a prospect, but I do not have a girlfriend. And we gonna keep it as that, you know? I'm a young guy, you feel me? And I just feel like for the woman that I'm looking for, I gotta take my time, you know? I don't wanna rush into nothing. And a lot of times girls just wanna rush into things. And I try to tell them, like, if we rushing into it, then we don't really know if this is gonna last. And my whole thing is, I don't wanna waste time. You know what I mean? I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to be talking for months when it's really not going to last because we didn't take the time to find that out.
My nigga.
Usually when I'm talking to girls, I'm just taking my time. I'm usually trying to figure them out. I'm trying to figure out, you know what I mean, what their types are, what their style is, or, you know, how they really move. And then once I figure that out, I can see like, oh, this girl is a girl for me. Like, this is a girl I introduced to my mama, and my mama would love her. You know what I mean? And so I usually take my time, but I do have a prospect, and you know who you are, you feel me? But we gonna keep that as that, you feel me? What's it like coming from a smaller state? Coming from a smaller state is a beautiful thing, and a lot of people get it misconstrued and think it's not really that great. But I'm telling you, I love being in the hood and I know everybody. That's like the best feeling. It's like any corner I go to, any block I'm in, any hood I'm in, I usually know 1 or 2 people in there, if not more than that. And so it's a great feeling, you know what I mean? And it's also a feeling where you feel like you really got a home base. Like you really feel like people know you from who you are. It's not like this clout shit. It's not like this internet thing. The love is always there and it's always home base. So shout out to Providence, Rhode Island, you feel me? I'll never ever leave my city and I'll never ever change on my city, you feel me? Alright man, we a couple questions deep. We're gonna see how crazy this gets. If you could go back and change one thing about your past, what would it be? Let me take another sip. I think I would have to change the women that I was with and the relationships. I was in a lot of toxic situations and not a lot of people know, and I don't reveal too much because I'm a pretty private person. But I was in a lot of toxic relationships, a lot of relationships where it wasn't really good for me. A lot of times I did things just to do it, and I was in situations just to be in them when I shouldn't have wasted that time. And the number one advice I get any of y'all, if it's not working in a relationship or you have some type of doubt, I say get out as soon as possible so you can save that time that you're gonna waste and put it towards something else or someone else, you feel me? If you can cut that time out wasted, then you can spend a lot of that time on yourself, and you know what I mean? So we just getting started, man. There's a lot of questions in here, man. I'm getting wavy. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap and get wavy, you feel me? Alright, here's another question. What's your biggest insecurity? Man, I can't even cap, man. I was actually talking to a friend of mine on the phone today, and I really realized this because, you know, a lot of times we don't think about stuff like this as guys, you know what I mean? We just live it, we just getting lit. And so I think my biggest insecurity is getting played. I hate when people are trying to play with me. I hate when people try to play with me like I'm stupid. I hate getting played, period. Like, do not play that shit with me, man. I'm so thorough, I'm so 100, and I'm so honest and genuine with people. I hate when people try to do funny stuff towards me. And whenever they do that and I peep how you move, I don't even trip. I just cut people off immediately. Like, it ain't no conversation. Like, we ain't gonna talk. You feel me? And so I think that's my biggest insecurity. A lot of my fellas out there, I know you ain't gonna, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna go up to people and say this, but I know you can understand and you can relate. None of us wanna get played. You know what I mean? And so a lot of the things that we do is to prevent us getting played and us getting hurt. Now, that might be selfish, but at the end of the day, if you don't care for yourself or you ain't want shit for yourself, then who is? So I try to stay out the way, you feel me? And, you know what I mean, mind my business, and that way I don't get played. And I usually like to take my time with people I'm engaging with to make sure they're ready for me before I dive in so I don't get played. Next question. What is one item you cannot live without? Man, I ain't even gonna cap y'all, man. Chapstick, man. I need chapstick on my lips at all times. Chapstick and lotion. No cap, cause a nigga is black. I'm black as shit. I got dry ass skin, you feel me? My parents got dry skin, I got dry skin. And my lips, you feel me? I gotta make sure. And toothpaste. I cannot live without toothpaste. I need to make sure my breath is smelling minty every morning, every time I'm going to see somebody, something like that. Because at the end of the day, it's just courteous. It's just, I gotta make sure I brush my teeth. I gotta make sure my mouth right, my teeth right. And then I also gotta make sure that my skin's right, my lotion's right. You feel me? I ain't gonna cap to y'all. I'm a light-skinned nigga, you feel me? I'm not gonna act like I'm not. I'm not gonna act like I'm not, you feel me? And I know a lot of you niggas care about them too, but you niggas be acting like you too street to even talk about it. We know about y'all. Wanna take one more sip?
Bruh.
What are your hobbies? Man, I ain't gonna cap to y'all niggas. Anybody wanna see me on the court? Listen. Anybody wanna see me on the court, you feel me? I hit niggas with my little 1-2, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. Did he make it?
I used to play football back in high school, so football's a little too much because you gotta put on shoulder pads, helmet, all that, then go on the field, then blah, blah, blah. Basketball, you just catch the basketball and just, you know what I mean? And it feel way easier. And so shout out to all my basketball niggas, all my niggas rapping that do basketball. Other than that, man, I love to play video games. I love to just kick it with the gang. I love to kick it with my son, man. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Like, you know what I mean? Me and him, like, we growing together. You know what I mean? It's good to have a partner with you. You know what I mean? Anytime I wake up, I know I got my son there. You know what I mean? Don't care about none of this. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he just love me for who I am. And some of those things are my favorite hobbies. You feel me?
Hey, Luke, where them gems at?
She gon' ride this dick like she been swerving. I can't figure you out, but you